crate training. So crate training, the reason crate training is so good is it stops separation anxiety. It also stops, you know, like some people will be like, oh, my dog follows me everywhere. That's related to the dog protecting them. Okay, so a dog like German Shepherds do it a lot to females. They just follow them everywhere. That's because they give them too much affection. They don't have enough structure around their space, and then the dog learns to just follow them everywhere and protect them. They lock them outside and the dog goes crazy. That's related to the relationship with the dog in the house, and by putting your dog in a crate is the first step to breaking that cycle. Does that make sense? So the dog learning to be away from me and not having to be directly with me and learn to cope with the stress of that dulls down that dog's protective instinct, dulls down that dog's separation anxiety. Does that make sense? Cool. The other big one, I guess, about crate training is, especially for young dogs, is so when they come away from the litter, they generally have separation anxiety because you've just pulled them from their family or their pack, as per se, and then you've just kind of taken them into a home. A big one with puppies especially is not giving the dog any affection for the first 5 days, which is the hardest thing for a lot of people because that's what creates the separation anxiety. So you bring the dog home and you go, yeah, I got a new puppy, and you just whine the hell out of the puppy. The puppy then goes crazy and goes, oh, I love you guys, and then you lock it, and then you look online and it goes, crate training #1, and you're like, fuck, I need to get in the crate. They chuck it in the crate and the dog goes crazy. That's related to what they've done from bringing it home. So you can see how the crate's quite useful for that. The other thing is with young dogs, it's also a management tool. So it allows you to manage the dog while you're house breaking it or toilet breaking the dog. So for example, if I've got like that puppy in there, if you've noticed it's only really been on a lead or it's been in its crate, the reason for that is to micromanage it and pretty much not let it make mistakes. So if you think about it, if you had like a 3-year-old toddler and you could just, or 2-year-old, and you could lock that dog away, or that kid away, sorry, and then bring it out on a harness and stop it from pulling things off, and it learned over time, oh, this is what I want, you're doing the exact same thing with the dog. Okay, that can take from 2 months to 10 months, depending on the breed, the dog, and genetic makeup. It all just depends on the scenario. So that's kind of how crate training works.